Previously on Final Fantasy XVI.
Zeta Flare? I thought Donald Duck only knows how to use it.
Not today. Come on, Joshua.
I'll bring in all the fire. We're gonna need it.
Okay. So I had to try to remember where we were doing. So we have 3 areas we're supposed to go. I think I said I was going to try to defeat the dragon as well, but we'll see.
I don't want to see any more of our friends hurt.
Me too. There was one character that I realized we have not heard from in a while. Oh, wait, hunt stuff. Let me see if I can get my
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
rewards, please.
Come to claim your just desserts.
The Rising Flame. Is that supposed to be like ranks and stuff? A pall lifted. Hugo's men are gone, and with them the fear in our hearts. Once more shall the markets echo with Marth and merriment. And it is you who we have to thank. Dalamil Spicer, okay. Wow, that's a lot of ability points. Yes, please.
All done?
A lot of ability points. Oh, you're actually playing Fall Guys right now? Oh, that's cool. So, have you tried playing as the new Pac-Man character yet? Well, we got a good amount of points. Ooh. Let's see, satellite, that does that. Okay. Giga Flare. I kind of want to learn it, but I don't know. I think we should power up what we already got. Yeah, let me power this up. That should increase to level 4 now. Yeah, okay. Wind up. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good on some levels. I guess I could probably level this up a little bit more too, but I think it's only just a master, which increases the number of echo orbs. Well, yeah, I don't really need to master it. I think we're pretty good on it. So I guess I'm gonna just keep trying to. Oh wait, no, that's master. I could. The thing is, I like Garuda. I'll have to decide later. I need to get back around to playing more Fall Guys. I just haven't really got to it in a while. And they've been having some interesting crossovers, really. I'll definitely say they've been having some really cool crossovers. What do I got already? So I have Impulse, Raging Fist. I have 2 physical counters and 1 magic counter. And everything else is like extra. Like this is more DPS. This is stagger. And this is like healing plus damage. I think I'm gonna be good with the set that I have right now. If I feel like I need to get a little bit more of anything else, I'll do so. Alright. What does Vivian got going on right now? There's a little icon on top of her. Okay, ask about the skies. It is not merely the men and women of Alicia who have been affected by the imbalance in the ether. These blackened skies have cast a pall over all of the creatures of the realm.
How could it not?
They are living beings, just as we are, alas. Their instinct drives them to flee from that which cannot be escaped, ushering them only to madness and death.
Are we any better?
We consider ourselves above such base instincts. And yet fear and bewilderment drives us to make war on our fellow men, to turn our tide or air at our own suffering upon those who suffer just as keenly as we do. If that is what it means to be human, Clive, I wonder if we are even worth saving at all. Sheesh. What about the Crystalline Dominion?
I cannot claim.
Not to have been shocked to learn of the Twin Sides' destruction. Indeed, I have long known that such a fate was all but guaranteed. A piece of parchment was all that ever stood between the Dominion and chaos, and those who signed the treaty were only going to abide by it for as long as it suited them. Emperor Sylvester invasion saw it torn to shreds at last, and as the pieces scattered to the winds, long festering amenities come to bear once more. I gotta say, it's interesting how the Empire wanted to be like, oh, we gotta be ready for invaders, we gotta be ready to take on anyone, we want to rule the world, and then they get taken out from the inside out. That was crazy.
Such are the wages
Of greed and distrust. If those in power pay heed to their whisperers, they are like to grow into a mighty storm, one which the walls of even this soundest citadel might not withstand.
Ironic,
Then that it should be Prince Dion, the boldest, most trustworthy player in this ignoble game, who should deal the finishing blow. True.
Allow me to educate you.
Okay. Oh, they added it like a month ago. Okay, I see. I didn't know that. Yeah, this game looks... It's really good. I tried telling people, if you are able to get a PS5, definitely pick this up. I can understand it's hard to get one,
Of course.
but this game alone is well worth it. I don't see too much of anything new, really. Maybe like some expanded field up here, but not too much anything else new. And what's with this medicine girl? I've been seeing her everywhere.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Huh? Oh, what's this? The Onhariar. The flagship of the Waluder's navy, also known as the Black Golan. Alongside the Royal Cavalry, it is the pride of Wolan, and is capable of swiftly delivering elite troops onto enemy soil to make war in the name of the mighty Odin. Oh man, that gives me... Oh, dude, that gives me huge Valkyrie profile vibes. And the Onhariar is literally like soldiers that are like souls of a soldier that does a lot of work in battle for Odin, and that's really cool. If Barnabas comes with me with some Valkyries, I will lose my mind.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Okay, do we have anything else new? Okay. And I didn't see Jolt anywhere. Let me see if she might end up being in the infirmary. 'Cause I didn't see her.
I can hardly lift my arms. The curse, it's...
You just need some rest.
No. So I wonder where she ended up going. Did we ever pick her up before we left the Crystalline Dominion? Oh yeah, let me see this hunt real quick so we can know where to go and get it. Oh, we got more. Did I ever tell you about the time I flew all the way to the bottom of Dalmesca Basin, Kupo?
What did you find down there?
A deeply understanding, Kupo. Deeper. From the outside, it seems so mysterious. Where does all the water go to, Kupo? Why does it fill up? Those were questions I flew in to find the answers to, Kupo, but instead I found something about myself. I can't swim, Kupo! I try my best to read those as fast as I can. But still. I love hearing about Nectar's little adventures. It's cute. Okay, so it's in Sam Brick somewhere. Vision tells the Dread hear herself. And around the Woodland Passes. Okay, Woodland Passes. Kupo! It's probably cringy with me saying it. Don't deny it, it probably is. We'll do some of these main quests while we're at it. Holy crap, what? Yo, what happened? Oh my gosh, this is the first thing I see.
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
Fucking thieving bastards.
As if life hadn't been hard enough round here since the fang fell.
If you're wondering why Dalamil's in such a sorry state, you can blame the bandits. Them and the mercenaries who are guarding the gates. Though I can hardly fault them for running. Fighting would have meant death. Did for more than a few.
Dang. Yeah, they tore up everything. Alright, see you in a bit.
My shop? Why would anyone do such a thing?
Oh no, the bread guy! The bread! Not the bread! We're doomed. Oh. Alright, well let me go see our guy Luber. And then we'll proceed checking out everything.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalamil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Down the rabbit hole.
We just follow the shouting.
They're both as stubborn as the lover's pox, and every bit as irritating. The more one insists on their proposed plan of action, the more the other rails against it. Oh, they've successfully split the town asunder just when we should be standing as one.
Okay. So everyone's just losing their minds, it seems. Bandits and all.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Come. Well, let's see.
You've had enough fighting.
I know I bloody well have. The next time those two go for each other's throats, I'm barring them both.
I mean, it's only reasonable knowing that people will lose their mind with the sky happening and all that. Try to do what we can.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid.
Pretty much.
Good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
Yeah, of course.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
I mean, it seemed pretty obvious that we want to go for the bandits. Blame the bandits. They are the ones that ruined your town. Alright. Who should we talk to first? Conrad or Natalie? Well, this one's right over here, so we might as well go to this one.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard. With you as captain.
Me? I don't know about that.
Buying more supplies. We might as well scatter seeds near a rat's nest. They're the problem, and only steel will solve it.
Hold on.
Next thing you know, Natalie'd be offering the bandits bed and board.
So it seems like everyone on this side is on his side. Okay.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamul's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
Interesting.
That actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
I mean, I will like Jill to do her thing, you know. She seems like she knows what she's talking about. She's pretty persuasive. But, why lie about... Okay, well, they needed it to work, of course.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to keep it.
Yes, but...
The bathhouse? Why is everybody in the
All
bathhouse?
this after the last sellswords we paid for proved themselves such reliable souls. You'd have us throw good gill after bad.
Never poke a hornet's nest, they say. Conrad's going to get us all killed.
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Interesting.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right.
If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Does she know it's not true?
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike. She saw right through it.
Right.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
And I get what they're trying to do here.
Star roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Right. And Torgal's just doing his best. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Torgal? You're just doing your thing. Okay. But yeah, I could definitely tell that Conrad was enjoying Jill's performance so much more.
To do what little I can to defend what little we have. But I would not see any unnecessary blood spilt. We need a plan.
There's truly no chance for us to restock our supplies. That's it then. We shall have to do this the hard way.
But I see what they're trying to do. They want us to revisit every location before we head to Waylude or whatever the name of that new place is, and get everyone back on their feet after all the chaos that's going on.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak.
Oh, okay,
All
cool.
of them.
Convenient.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
Bring it.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Oh, we're not gonna hold them off. We're gonna have them running back to their mothers.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Nobody gonna hit me? There we go. One more. Give me another. Come on. There we go. I was just waiting for this moment. Just dominated all of them.
To overwhelm us.
Stay down.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Give it to me. Oh, shoot. Decent. I probably could have done more if I had more icon abilities available. Come on. Oh, shoot. I probably don't need to get it all the way up to 4, but... I bet the bitrate's going crazy right now. There was a lot of battle effects that was going on there. There was a lot of battle effects going on there, so I bet the bitrate was probably going nuts there for you guys.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I mean, that was way too easy for us. But I'm glad that we got them all together, which is what we were here for.
Now, if I could only convince the people of Costness to work together.
Dalimil will forever be in your debt. But don't go trying to take advantage of that.
So, where did you learn to swing a sword like that?
In a desert full of ne'er-do-wells, a woman has to learn to look after herself.
Okay, interesting.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. We have a hard time putting this place back together.
Oh, nonsense. As long as we all do our bit, Dalimil will be back to her old self in no time.
I know this is just fluff, but...
Lubo did well to bring Conrad and Natalie together. It's like herding curls with them.
I know. Seems it isn't just metal the boy can bend to his will.
But it's always good to get
They're
this.
at each other's throats. The necks are the best of friends.
I don't know how Lubo did it, but he did.
Alrighty. Let me see over here real quick if anything else. Oh.
It has long been my habit to keep a watchful eye on the comings and goings around Dalimil. I shall continue to do so, that our people might be warned of any further attacks. I pray that you continue to play your part too. Not of outlaw, but of hero to the hopeless.
You fought very bravely. We would have been lost without you.
Knowing that you would have all been there.
Alright, they're just fluffing each other at this rate. So, alright, cool. We saved Dalamil. Now, I'm guessing Rosaria and Sambrick are going to be going through the exact same thing. So, let's say that we go to Martha's Rest first. I save in Sambrick last because there is a hunt there that we've got to do. So, we'll check it out in a bit. I'm really curious how hard this hunt's gonna be. It's another S rank. Yep. Let me guess, more bandits maybe? I will hope not, really. Every town has gone to shit.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue. And there's no telling when they might be back. You best keep that sword handy, Sid.
Oh, the Akashic. Oh.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
I need to buy some potions.
Boy, my brothers. Are they? Shh, don't try to talk.
Yeah, I need to buy some more potions and stuff. The shop guy's still alive, thankfully.
Much obliged.
Much obliged.
Thanks very much. There you go. That all, is it?
Yep. Okay, well, it's the Akashic this time. This is interesting. Considering that we did see a lot of them out in the world in this area.
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hell. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Flames of War.
If they ain't...
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
If they ain't clawing at the gates, they're climbing up the cliffs near the lift. The lads are doing what they can to keep them out, but unlike the Akashic, they need sleep.
I'm sorry, Joan Torgal.
Can't take much more of this. They were too fast. Or maybe I was too slow.
Stop that. You're alive. And that's all that matters.
Alright, well, let's go and see. Wow, that pink shade. To be honest, if this was different circumstances, I would look up at the sky and be thinking, wow, that's pretty pretty. But, circumstances are not different.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Okay. Whoa. Military the forces up? Dang.
The barricades we've set up around the town won't hold the Akashic back for long. Might buy us a few moments to say our last farewells, though.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Clive, wounded.
Yep.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Those are the exact enemies I saw earlier when we were just looking around at a few things. Alright, everyone gather around. Gather, gather. Yo, you hear all those dogs? Bark, 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 bark. That shouldn't be funny, but it is. Gather around, they just got red mage LB3. Oh no. I mean, yeah, that is kind of like cool. That is kind of like a red mage LB3. It's so bright, but I love it. I love it. Just the amount of damage it does, and it has good reach.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
I figured.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Yeah, all the abilities that I've been doing, these AoEs, they've been definitely burning the eyes. So I don't blame you.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Ooh, more fighting.
The lift can only carry a few at a time. If those Akashic get as far as the cliff, Wade's men will have nowhere to run.
It looked like the Guardians were going as quick as they could, but without any injured. They might make it to the cliff. Or they might not.
Alright, well, we got it. We's got it. Where's it at? This direction? Cool. Wait, I kind of have it set it up to where I'm doing more damage with a lot of AoEs. And I like it. Because I got 2 physical counters, a magic counter, an AoE that heals me, another AoE that's really good, that does continuous damage, and a stagger damage. And that's been a great rotation.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
No, a Keshic Adamantoise.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Hey, Wade's back in the party. Come. Waiting. I'm charging up Mega Flare just so you guys know. Because I realized that my cam is actually blocking out. Oh. I realized that my camera is actually blocking out me charging it. Almost done. Oh. Ah. Come on. Oh no. Okay, now we get. Maybe that whole time wasn't well worth it, but oh well. Sage through level 300 skill. Oh wait, you can already see it?
Nice try.
Oh, nope.
I've heard Torgal.
My lord.
More enemies. Oh, goodness gracious.
Nice try.
Oh, you can see the Bahamut skill. Okay. I kind of like it. It just takes a while to charge up. If you do dodges, then like it charges a lot faster. Oh, I didn't see the crab. I would fire it. That do be cooking the eyes. Ooh, good damage. That really does be cooking the eyes. But why a level 100 Sage skill? Well, I guess. I will see Summoner.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Really?
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Interesting.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Interesting. Another horde. This one's been more battle-centered than the others.
Eastpool's seen enough tragedy. A visit from a horde of glassy-eyed ghouls just adds insult to injury.
Please, make for Eastpool. I'll join you as soon as I can.
Alright. I just want to get my juicy dialogue, that's all. Can I just fast travel there? No, they won't let me. Okay, that's fine. I'm hoping we get to see an Akashic, like, Iron Giant or something. I want some challenge. Like, give me that. I think that'll be really good.
My dogs belong.
My brothers.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Those groans. I'm so sorry, my man.
Fiends try to climb the walls here, too.
And get me back out there.
Founder knows where they're gonna show their ugly faces next.
I'm trying to listen to this theme, but it keeps on getting interrupted. Oh, goblins. Alright, everyone know the drill.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Y'all know the drill. Gather around. Gosh, I love that ability. It's so overpowered. The only downside about Bahamut's is that it's very slow paced compared to the rest of the combat. Diora, what the?
Something's coming.
Oh, I was a little scared there for a second.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Wait, I didn't even notice that detail. It changes the name of the ability once you have it charged. And I don't know what the heck is a Diora. I thought this was supposed to be a light-based class. Cool. Oh yeah, it does. It even says Firer right there. Okay, that's neat. And I can't believe it took me the whole entire game to actually realize that, though. Yeah, that touch of detail. That's a pretty good detail right there that I didn't even notice until now.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Neat. I realized Clive's head earlier, he was just like the entire time, so I was like, what are you doing? Okay, Guardian's Scarf, a symbol of trust, loyalty, and undying friendship. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns and the hearts of the Duchy cannot die. Wait, displayed in Clive's chambers. Oh, okay, another one.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire?
Oh.
I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Aww. I love that.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Oh, that's so nice. I like that. Like your little teacher. Oh man, that's actually pretty cool. Like your teacher had a child. Well, your teacher didn't really have a child. It's his nephew, but it goes full circle. It's like you are being the teacher of your teacher, if you know what I mean. But I just like that detail. And they played the little song at the very beginning. Man, that gave me weird nostalgia feelings because it hasn't been that long ago since we played the start of this game. But, dude, oh man, that really touched me.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benamir once he's said his farewells.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
I love it. I love it. Martha?
Fate seemed bent on driving me from my inn.
Any man who ain't in need
If
of
they want me
treatment
out,
himself coming over you with
gonna
the
have to
wounded.
try harder.
If you could, I'd be in your
That's
debt.
definitely true. Alright, well, let's get on out of here. Well, what does these guys got to say real quick? Are they gonna say anything? Yeah.
We of the Guardians of the Flame have pledged our swords, our very lives, to the defense of this fair town.
Ain't that something?
I wonder. Oh, I gotta go and check real quick. How's the little whorehouse doing? Are they okay? I shouldn't say that.
Whenever these sellswords are in their cups, they start swapping stories of the shields of Rosaria. Even had a few giving me the old Rosarian salute. I expect that's what they have in their heads when they charge into the fray without a thought for their own safety. Nor one for what became of their heroes.
Was not expecting her to say something deep, but okay. Alright, on to the next one. That was an interesting... Yeah, that definitely is an interesting question for you to jump into the stream with, Lagira. I think... Is it... No. I think we'd be fine if we go here. Alright, what's happening in Sandbrick?
First we find Isabel.
Sandbrick doesn't seem like they're in much trouble like Dalamil and Rosaria. But where is our fair? Well, she's gonna be at the
Ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts? Then a wall won't stop them.
Ooh, ghosts? Oh,
Saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood. Then we're next.
oh yes, please give me ghosts.
If there are ghosts in the Royal Meadows, then why isn't a garrison dealing with them?
Okay. Alright, well let's go ahead and go see our fair later of the Val. Another whorehouse, you can say, I guess. Okay.
For more on the captain's orders. Only 2 came back.
God has help us.
Alright, I'm gonna stop calling him that. That's a little disrespectful.
I can't do it. I can't fight those things.
But you can. You must. For me. For us.
Forgot about them.
We could leave. But where would we go?
It was an innkeeper. Where is Isabel?
My lord. My lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Why we fight? Okay.
We've seen little and less of the soldiers of late. Anyone would think they were hiding.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
I know. They could hardly stand.
We got some ghosts. I don't know know if we fought any ghosts in here yet.
2 soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
What could do that to a man?
Wow, look at the view here with this fog and all that now. Oh my gosh, this looks way different than before. Like before, this looks pretty, but now it just looks dreadful. Oh
What
man.
did they do to escape? They just left the bodies there in the flood.
And we still haven't done anything about that crystal out there. I don't know if it's a mother crystal or not, but if it is, then like... Well, no, it can't be. Because it ain't a fully completed one. Wow. Look at all these people.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall, because they are my charges and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Dang, Isabel was trying to go for it and Jill was like, no. Jill was like, back off, this is my man.
I can't entirely blame the men of the garrison for losing heart. And they have provided a place for the injured.
Poor Isabel just wants some loving. Poor Isabel.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Could it be bombs?
My family. They're still in the capital.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am.
I'm thinking it's probably bombs that are... Oh, poor kid. I mean, that's what I'm guessing so far. You would love her, but marry Goots? Oh my gosh, no. I mean, Isabel seems nice and all, but...
It took off the captain's head. Before we could even draw his steel.
Oh shoot, I don't know what it could be.
You hear me? Fuck this!
Maybe it's not a bomb? I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Isabel needs some love, so sure, go ahead and give her some love.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah,
They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head...
Oriflamme. I'm just curious what it is.
Everything would be all right once we left the capital. But nowhere's safe anymore. Is it?
I don't think we've been up here. Let me check out this real quick. Is there any treasure? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Can I jump down? Nope. Clive jumps very slowly whenever he's not in combat. Wait, what is these guys discussing?
I assume you have a plan?
We need to find out what we're facing. The captain lost his head because he never stopped to use it. If we reman the towers and fortify the walls, we might just stand a chance.
Okay. I think we're gonna go through here.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Can I finally hear this theme? The theme sounds very nice and I want to hear it.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I like it. That's a pretty good theme. Area theme. It's very sombering for what's going on right now, you can tell. Especially looking at everything dead. But it's very fitting.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Thrall? Oh, it's these things. Alright, everyone gather around. Yo, Denzi, what's up, man? Good evening, how you doing?
Should I prime?
Should you prime?
Save your strength.
No, Jill, I think we're good. We don't have to prime just yet. Wait, hold on. Oh. Well, if Yoshi P is watching, then like, hey, how's it going? Where's my shirt for FanFest? Take me with. I really would love to go to FanFest if I was able to go to, so I can see that Indiana Jones shirt or the Indiana Jones outfit right in person, because we're all predicting Whip Class or even a Blitzball player. I would love to see either one of those. Okay. Nice dodge. Oh, I didn't see that other guy. All right. Watch your eyes. Yeah, I was like, where's my invitation to go see Yoshi P? I love it when they give you commentary right after you finish. Wait, y'all gonna drop by my house after going to see Yoshi P? Wait, yeah, you gotta go. While you're gonna go and see Yoshi P, you gotta go and pick me up on your little helicopter. And we're gonna all go to Vegas together for the weekend. Canceling stream, we're just gonna go see Yoshi P and FanFest. Mm-hmm.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Oh, are they gonna teleport me there? Very convenient.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
You know, I knew that would happen.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
There you go, Isabel. There goes your love and your needs.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
She's like, a woman has needs. And then my man over here is like, I got you, girl. Don't worry.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive. But without all the mocks and mows.
Whatever. What you hating and all that. But I'm doing really well, Denzi. What you been doing?
Things I said before.
Getting yourself ready for FanFest tomorrow? Are you playing some Sims?
There were ghosts
Nice.
at the gates not days ago.
Alright, let me see if I can find this hunt. Wow, just look at that view.
The Dame certainly has a way with the men of the garrison. If only all our problems could be solved so easily.
Alright, let me buy some potions real quick before we go try to take on this hunt.
Why, your stall is as ripe as a midden heap.
It's like a bearer. He's gonna lost the touch.
Wow, they're still nasty here. Let's see. A lot of money for that song.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants. come back again.
Thank you, thank you. Matter of fact, where's my HP at? We gotta be full. Okay, well, we'll go to the hideaway, but not right now, though. I want to check out the hunt real quick. Okay, I'm gonna use one. And let me buy another one.
Do you see anything you like? You've a keen eye.
Oh, the opening ceremony is tomorrow at 11 or 12? Ooh, didn't know that. Okay. I do need to go back and look at the schedule for FanFest. So I can get a good idea of what things are looking like for us. If I'm gonna be semi-streaming it tomorrow. Okay, I think the hunt's supposed to be in the woodland area. And there's only like one area I can think of with woods and all that, unless you're talking about over here. I don't know. Keep looking around. See if I can find it. Those are bombs. But I would think if we're gonna be fighting. Whoa, is that a? Hey, they got a curl out here. Is that a powered up curl though? No, that's different. That is different. What the heck is that? Matagot. I mean, it's still a curl. Oh, I meant to use my AoE one. Beastmaster confirm. Oh shoot. I mean, that'd be pretty cool to have a curl as one of the Beastmaster monsters in 14. Oh, get ready.
Too slow.
Did I see the name of the ability the curl used? No, unfortunately. Oh, I see. Whip crack. Taking notes. Is that a whip animation? Whip's confirmed. Nice. Well, I guess you can say he wasn't cracked up for the job. Alright, I'm done. I know, I do love the little cat emote. The little cat notes emote is cute. Okay, fallen bugs, I don't think... Yeah, let's go in here. I don't think we've been in here for anything. No, just a bunch of regular enemies, so I don't think the hunt's here. I mean, what's a little faith in making sure that something you really want happens, right?
But we
do? Our lives? And each other?
Oh.
Gilbert, take this damnable sky. But at least it hasn't hurt business. I used to run a caravan from Bocklad to the Dominion. After good old Dion the Bold put an end to that, I was ready to hang up my porter's cap. Until I realized my ill fortune was not quite as ill as I had thought. There were no more goods to transport, it's true. But people, there was no shortage of those.
Thanks for the applause.
Come on.
Hold on, I think I need to go, yeah, that way.
Fly, Ambrosia.
But yeah, you gotta have a little faith. You say that in call.
You deserve a rest.
Nope, no hunts, but these things. Probably didn't need to do that. Oh, there's a chest. As it's raining chaos. I must have missed that chest at some point. Still no hunt though. Okay, so we checked there. There's this huge field here. We can check. Yeah, let's check out the huge field. If I can't find it there. Well, I haven't looked over here. Could probably look there. I just haven't had very many hints as to where it could be. I highly doubt it'll be over in that area. But let me check this open field first. Then I'll make my way over here and see it. If I don't see nothing there, then we'll move on. Don't want to spend too much time.
Ready, go?
This is a historical event? Yeah. Oh, that would be pretty disappointing because usually he's dressed up. Whoa, is that a cannoneer? Yo, there's a random cannoneer just chilling out here.
No holding back.
Hold on, lock onto him because he's gonna be the bigger threat.
Too slow.
Cannoneer confirmed.
Nice try.
Oh, fiddle. One more. Come on, one more. All right, good enough. You know, I've seen some. Well, no, that was you. You put it on Discord that you wanted Kryl to be in the trailer, which I think it can happen in the teaser trailer.
Nice try. You're a fine hound. Nice try.
Nice. A cannoneer would be pretty cool, actually. Which that is one thing that I forgot to mention in my my job video that I was working on. Yeah, there's not enough room for that. Oh well, let's just return back to base. Move on with the story. You don't think we're gonna get another tank and healer? Maybe for a while we might not get a new one. But at some point we will. Alright. Go ahead and turn in this and see what happens next.
Tell me you saw that.
Did I get any? Yep. In fact, let's go check that out real quick. Because I knew we'll get some new ones.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Oh, hey! Oscar's here.
Welcome back, my lord. I only just arrived myself. No one seemed to know where I should go, so I thought I'd guard your chambers until instructed otherwise.
Okay, sure. That's neat. Wow, so many of them. Dramatis Personae. Down the rabbit hole. There's a side quest? The guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all to leave the sip of our snake spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, I might suggest working on your delivery. Go on somewhere. And your projection. And those stiff limbs of yours. And your counter... Okay, dude, come on. And, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the same Underhill a disservice now, would we? Okay, how fares the rest? The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest walls when we're not clearing out what few threats remain down in Reeds. Though chances we are... Sorry about this. We still be neck deep in Aztec had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. Okay, thanks. The flames burn bright. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Aztec, or Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, and hardworking. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squaring under a more worthy shield. The realm has none more worthy than you. Alright, Denzi, you have yourself a great night. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. And take it easy out there. Oh, whip job. Oh, no. A word from Northreach. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philip has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the goals come once again. Colin. But I oft worry the rank of the captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I promised, the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you shouldn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Isabel. Oh, too bad I couldn't satisfy your needs, but It was fun working with you. We're all holding whips. Okay, we got a new one, which is the Guardian Scarf. Oh, I'm covering up again, so hold on. I gotta move my cam. Alrighty. With this tippet dyed red for the flames of the Firebird and the blood of his fallen Rosarian brothers, does Sir Wei pledge not only his loyalty, but the loyalty of the Guardians of the Flame. And it looks pretty nice. I like it. Looks good. Our wall is filling up and we still got tons of room for more. So I'm more than likely missing a lot of things, or probably haven't got around to getting it yet.
Did you see the pair that got...
What's up, Goots? I had to make sure I say hey. Just in case the chat starts to get mad at me. More specifically, Tashi. Yes, I know. I spoke to him.
We sent Cursebreakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northreach. Hopefully they can help maintain the peace. Or at least a semblance of it.
Cole told us everything that happened. It's a bit of a worry that both the Republican and Imperial armies are in disarray. But it was good to hear that the people stood their ground.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, where's this hunt at? Gotta help me find it. Simbrick's Legend. Okay. Half realm alight with his the red breath before being seen behind a magical mist. Before being sealed away behind. Okay. Some source this claim. I don't know. Could it be in Dalmacia? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Oh, really?
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Oh. So where's Jolt? I thought she's supposed to be watching over Joshua.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
The
Look
map.
Here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
Oh, there she is.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Oh, the gang's gonna be all together. Oh, this is good. We finally got Joshua in the party with us. I would think. Maybe? Let's see. Okay, well, this is where we're supposed to travel to. And there's side quests available. Crozet Echoes. Central Dalmekia, a wind-blasted sprawl of bottomless ravines. Latest with the colossal float sim of People's Fallen. Okay. Hold on, I gotta see something. He is! Look at him! Look at... Oh, he's got his own little sprite. That's cute. I like it. Joshua! Hey, we got the whole gang here. Everyone from the beginning. You love to see it.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Yeah, I want to know more about her. She just came out of nowhere.
Taya's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.
I don't think I've ever seen that down there. Can we go down there? Yeah, and I've never seen that. And there's a chest down there. I need to go get it.
You know how I feel about this, but your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
Back again? Allow me to educate you.
Okay, so we gotta go. Oh, okay. An ancient settlement in central southern Dalmatia that seems to cling to the very cliffs which dominate the landscape of the region. It's approximately the free cities of Canvir gives Tabor a ready market for the high quality leather its tanners produce, as well as the salt and minerals mined from beneath it. The town's long history of isolation, however, has clouded the hearts of residents, and to this day, many remain unwelcome to outsiders. Cool. So yeah, that's where we need to go next with Joshua. Joshua, you're finally with us. More hunts? What do we got this time? Oh, just one. And this one's in Tabor. All right, well, we're gonna definitely take it while we go there. And I cannot believe I did not notice this. Yoink! Thank you. Keep washing those towels for me, please. Thank you. Alright, a couple of side quests. Whoa. Okay. A few side quests. Oh. Alright. Well, we gotta pick up the side quests.
Did you see that?
But we'll have Joshua with us. Nah, he's gonna say the same thing.
It seems the hideaway is
Blasted book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword.
Oh, yeah?
You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped? Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Oh. Really? She's gonna try to pull something like that?
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
This woman's trying to blackmail me. Really? Is that what we're doing now? Blackmail lady?
I thought I had it all worked out, but I'm buggered if I know where to find skyworm livers and drake's mint. Best hope everyone's favourite know-it-all can help us, eh?
Well, you helped out him, so why don't you help me out? Sound like a whiny little... We just got a letter. We just got a letter. A humble request. Master Clive, I apologize for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed lord, uncle, has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am woefully unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to the marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits in back alleys, I am surely ill-equipped. If it pleases you, my lord, pray thee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford. And, okay. What? Oh, and Lord Byron. Okay, I gotcha. Sure, whatever.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Smooth like butter. You can't wait to be a part of the party? That'll be interesting. Be like, how did you get in here? The more the merrier. But every time we play Final Fantasy XIV, it's always you guys being a part of my party. That's how I look at it.
What am I gonna do?
That's about the skies. I reckon these guys are enough to give anyone the Coley wobbles, but I am not gonna sit around hanging my head and twiddling my thumbs. Did enough of that back in Twinside while you were busy fighting that horrible dragon, and then that even horribler one. From now on, I'm gonna do what you lot do, and properly put my finger out, no matter how much my knee are knocking. Can't have Non and Blackthorn thinking I'm a great big wet blanket now, can I? So don't worry about me. You just stick to what you do best, saving the world. Oh, alright, well, let's see what your quest.
Is everything alright, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble and she's...
It's alright. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by, one of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies, especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Oh, she does. She definitely does.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
I mean, come on, her name is Karen. I mean, I like this Karen, but still, she's definitely a Karen.
And sometimes sells swords and that, but never to anyone who's not a friend of ours. That's how it's been for as long as I've known her. You don't think it's true what people are saying, do you?
Nah, I think it's all good. I don't believe it.
Lady Karen, how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto?
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Whew. All right. You certainly did lash out.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalamil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Oh, no.
I suppose it is.
Well then, Goots, I will meet you there after we do some other side quests. But, yeah. I mean, come on. That's just how life is. Everyone's gonna say something. Be it good or bad.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
On balance.
My biggest worry is that the children have somehow damaged the scales, but are wary of asking for help because they think they'll be punished. And if I find out that's the case, I swear I'll take the switch to every last one of them.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Sure thing. He's like, yo, let me get a piece of that whenever you're done.
Is a storm coming soon?
I don't know, would you guys eat some dragons if it was on the menu? If it was even possible?
Seems the hideaways.
Strangely for me, if it was even possible, I might. It's kind of like eating alligator or... I can't think of anything else that's close to a dragon besides like an alligator that most people ate. And I've never had alligator before. But I'll try it. I don't mind trying.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
You'll get us all straight. I'm telling you, I can fix them.
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh!
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Oh, I'm gonna be messing around with it?
Must have been magic keeping those scales together. It's the only explanation.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
Which parts should we inspect? Arm, hands, gear. Say the arms first.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things.
Oh, poor
So
kid.
wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledale's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledale's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future.
Oh,
She's showing
no.
us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Middledale and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Oh, that was nice. Clive being...
Look, we never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Wait, wait, did we? Uh-oh. Did we forget? Oh no, they're curious of it. But I like that. That was Clive being very, like a teacher. He was being very mentor-like. And you get to see his side of being able to work with children and all that. And that was cute.
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
Nope, just come to check on you. Alright. So where do we need to go here? There, okay, cool. But you just learn to appreciate moments like that. I don't know what they were trying to teach us. It looked like we were in class there for a second. Maybe it's supposed to go on somewhere. But it's nice knowing that Mid is also being a teacher of some kind of way, teaching kids to be an engineer. And that's what I think that whole entire scene was supposed to be all about.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Didn't know that. That's an interesting piece of detail that we don't know of is Mid's mother.
If Mid is teaching my pupils her secrets, I suppose I should brush up on some of them myself.
Like, that's one thing that we need to learn a little bit more on. Oh, so I can't do any other side quests right now until I go here? Alright, well, let's go on and go then. Oh, it's so nice to have the whole gang here. Cloak and Dagger. Hey, I like those characters, the Marvel characters.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
So we've kind of been here. Okay, Martha's Rest and all that. Will it let me fast travel now? Okay, yeah, it will. So I can finish off these side quests real quick. Let's do this one while we're at it. The Martha's Rest one. Try to finish them off really quickly. Who has the quest here?
The fates seem bent on driving me from my inn. But if they want me out...
Not Martha. Oh, here we go.
My lord, Marquis, is that you?
Mm-hmm.
It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your Lord Uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety. My associate in Dhalmekia would have had to pass through the Republic's checkpoints to gain entry to the capital. Perhaps someone in Dalamil or Tabor would have seen him.
Excuse me, guys. Well, they certainly want to send me all over the place here. Okay, now both of them are here. Alright, well, let's go to Northreach real quick then. Yeah, these are some beefy side quests that's going on right now. Okay, where we need to go? All the way out there.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
But at least we have Joshua with us now. I wonder how he plays. Like, what is his combat like at all? Because this is gonna be the first time we get to see him older and what his combat's like fighting.
To the meadows then.
That's what the captain said.
Okay, they're ready to take out any more thralls.
Ready, go?
I presume Joshua has his own little chocobo? Yes, he does.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Alright, let's see some of Joshua's combat. Alright, he's just running all the way over there. Whoa, okay, Joshua, I see you. Okay, he's got some good combat. Yo, Joshua, what was that? He just shot out a huge beam.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
I see this wyvern right here. Hope you guys are ready.
This must be our wyvern. Alright. Let's get this over with.
Great DPS. Not high enough, but still great DPS. Nice. Raptor liver. Some naturalists believe that it is the blueback wyvern's proclivity to feed on the chorin that results in their livers becoming so engorged, and that the saint's bonnets with which they follow their meals serve to ameliorate this effort. Others claim that it is the blooms themselves which cause the damage to wyverns, being so taken with the flower's taste that they cannot resist.
It's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
I think there's some over here. Oh, there we go, right there.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Okay. That's all of that. Might as well go here. Try to finish off these other two. And then we'll head back to the hideaway, turn it all in, and we'll move on with the story. We still got some time.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped.
Ah, there he is.
Maybe I know something more. What's it worth to you?
I've got 100 gil and a chocobo feather. Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
So obviously it's not Karen.
Don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. We'll be over here.
Goods.
Yeah, I'm more worried about Goots. But we don't have to worry about me because we'll be taking out these enemies like nothing.
The finest shell swords in Storm couldn't hold a candle to ours.
If only everyone here didn't have to look so glowery.
Fuck.
That guy.
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped.
So obviously we're gonna get into some combat pretty soon, trying to find this quest.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be fighting. We're gonna be fighting. I'm
Just
doing
you,
good.
is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
You want my sword? I think you guys forgot I got a whole squad with me, but it probably won't matter too much anyways.
Yeah, well, we could pretend this didn't happen.
Yeah, try to do Goots justice for you. Wow, thanks, Joshua. Joshua's got some skills. Wow, see, look, Joshua's doing some mad skills. I don't have to do much of anything. He's over here using his Phoenix abilities all over the place.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goods. Right now.
I know, Joshua is so cool. Coward then runs away. Right. What's he gonna do?
Your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise
There you
me
go.
you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Okay, Goots.
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goots, you...
Oh.
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot! Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Oh snap. She just took his eye?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice.
Oh, I definitely noticed.
Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Well, that was an interesting little side quest there. Alright, we're gonna have to turn it in, but we still got one other thing to do here. And then we'll turn in those side quests and progress a little further in the story. Just a little further.
Run like the wind. Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Let's be quick and easy.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Crap. They've just been spinning. Don't mind me. I am charging my ability so that I can one-shot them. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be cooking. I think that guy was stuck in the sky. I was like, okay, looking around. We're still in combat. Where's this guy at? Oh, he's still getting attacked in the sky. Oh, man. This whole...
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
I mean, sure, go ahead.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Oh, shoot, that means I gotta go all the way back to... Oh, I gotta go all the way back here. They giving me the runaround. This whole episode today for stream has just been running all across the world and side questing for a while.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Pancakes.
Ready, go?
Oh, you can eat pancakes. AKA side quests. Yeah, it definitely seems like that.
Be safe.
I mean, it's building up the world, and that's fine. But I kind of wanted some juicy story before we got to the weekend. But it could be a good thing that we're not getting juicy story before the weekend.
What happened here?
If you're with the others...
Oh, I do like world building.
Already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pummel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield. It was only a short while ago that I was assaulted. If you hurry south, you may find those who did this.
Okay. But I will say, as much as I do like the world building, and this game has some really good side quests, I will say there are some cases.
Resist, could they?
Hold on.
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Hold on, big guy. Big guy, big guy, big guy. Where you at? Okay, I got him. But I will say there are some cases where I feel like the side quest is your typical boring side quests. But they're not as bad like other games has it. Oh, come on. There we go. You barely get into the side quest in Mario? Really? Wow, that was some great damage. Come on, try that again. That was fun. Take it easy? No, I can't take it easy. I gotta be over here kicking their butts to hell and back. They are getting to work, though.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
Oh, the Mario jokes.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send him a stolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
I wish I had a stolus.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Yeah, you were talking about the Mario joke. Take it easy. Nah, we ain't taking it easy. That's probably what the enemies were saying. Take it easy.
I see you're still here. The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Cool. Smooth like Butler. Lair breath. I haven't used that though.
I will see that your Lord Uncle is made aware of the situation in both Dalmekia and Sanbrek. And inform him of your timely assistance, of course.
Okay. Alrighty. What do we have left? Just to turn this in, and then we have one that's on the way of the story? Cool, I could do that. We can do that. Oh.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the free cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
That's cool. He's hanging out with Torgal right there.
Canva's walls will not hold the Akashic horde for long. We can only hope they hold it for long enough.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. There's just a bunch of side quests that became available, and we had to just attend to it all. We're almost done, though.
The hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
Mm-hmm.
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
While this pungent herb, once known as Drake's Mint, has known curative properties, it does have the ability to mask foul odors and flavors, which is why it is found in recipes involving peculiarly foul-smelling flesh, and such as the lights of livers of wild beasts. Raptor liver, some yeah, we already read that. Okay. Cool.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
I wonder how this one's gonna go. Oh, that doesn't look bad, actually.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honour than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Oh no, again.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this?
This guy.
The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking, but I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable, and I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
What is it these people are eating? Every unique dish that we're making, it sounds deadly. What are they doing? But it's amazing somehow.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
That book may be a veritable treasure trove, but the recipes are hardly what I'd call honest fare.
Right.
Oh, who needs honesty when they can have majesty? Our companions deserve only the very best.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
Good old Goots.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Sheesh, no discounts? Wow, thanks, Karen. I'm just kidding. That was a nice little side quest with Karen and Goots. Continental sensor. Oh, a display, okay. According to Karen, a sensor packed with herbs and ambergris can ward off everything from insects to plague, protect a home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. Oh, so you can read. Congratulations, Karen. Okay, that's an interesting little thing for Karen. Let's go take a look at it real quick, and then we'll move on with the story. it is, right here. Oh, there's actually... Yeah, so we already read that. But it looks nice. That's kind of neat looking. Alrighty, folks. Let's go ahead and move on. Oh, wait, hold on. What's... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, don't tell me there's more. But I think there is, like, something we can turn in for a reputation and all that. It might be useful. But if they do try to throw more side quests at me, I will save it for another time because I want to progress a little bit more in the story.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
Newfound purpose. Since I can remember, I served none but myself. Turned my back on the world for a handful of silks and heavy purse. But where has that left me? It is hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around you are without. Something must change, and that change must start with me. Okay. Oh, and it comes with a song. No risk, no reward. I think that's one of the boss themes, right? And gave me some amber.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Yeah, what's the damages? Oh, well that's something that we're getting ready to do.
Seen enough?
So that's not bad. That's not bad. That's something that we're getting ready to do. No new equipment, but we do got a new song, so we're not gonna worry about that right now. We'll check it out later. Let's see what's going on with the story.
Ready, go? Yeah.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
Yeah, we know that.
Thanks, Gal.
Fallen bug. Probably don't need to use that. Killed them pretty quickly. Oh, there's a curl over there too. I wonder what that is. Oh, I see a chest. How do we get over there? We'll figure it out some point. Might be able to finish them off like this. Man, that builds up limit break like crazy. Oh, he's gonna explode. Okay, never mind. Wait, where's the enemies? Oh, they're down there. Well, I'm not gonna worry about them. Okay. Let's go. I'm starting to realize maybe I don't need much Garuda. I mean, Garuda's good, and I like having Gouge ready all the time. Oh wow, what if I was doing that whole time? Okay, that was fun. We're still in combat? Oh, hey guys, you guys just chilling there? Alright, well, we can move on. I'm not gonna worry about the many enemies that are below us.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, we don't know too much about her. She just kind of came out of nowhere, helping out Joshua.
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Canberra next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even set out me stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? Do orcs even carry Gil?
Wow. Is this the same guy that we keep running into that talks a whole lot everywhere? I think it is. But man, he was going on for a minute. Very indecisive, too.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them.
Huh.
There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Rest well, soldier.
Still loyal to Hugo. We got bad blood. Okay, no. But interesting that there's still soldiers loyal to Hugo.
The encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Oh, there you go.
Good. I got here in time.
I would get one level of this. Unless we can get more. Come on. Come on. Hit me. 3 levels good enough. Cool.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Oh, there he is.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it. You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
I love how Clive does that.
That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Really? Dang. Dang. Okay. Wow. He can barely stand, so why? Like, why do we need to fight?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Hey, look, a chest. Yoink. Thank you. I took your goods. Is he still there? Yeah, he is. Can I even talk to him? Yeah, you can talk to him. Okay.
You will regret not killing me when you had a chance, Sid.
I will avenge my master.
Ooh, even Torgal's like ready to fight. All of them are ready to fight just in case if they want to fight. Okay. Yeah, dude would not have a chance if it was like, come on, take your life and enjoy it while you can. Oh, I would have thought there was a chest in there. Oh well. 6 desert roses.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
I can walk from here.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
You know, this place kind of reminds me of one of those places in Yulda.
Are you buying or selling?
On the Shoulders of Giants. Oh yes, I love that
Fine
song.
Choice. Anything else? Take care.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I feel like I fleshed 100 skins today.
Stay focused, will you? One slip of that scraper and the hunter's hard work will be for nothing.
The heck is he doing?
Stand back, friend. You don't want to get this stuff on you, believe me.
Yes, the finish is exquisite. These will make us rich. Rich, I tell you.
Forgive me, traveler, but no matter how deep your pockets might be, we only sell to trusted patrons. I do hope you've not had a wasted journey.
Cool. Yeah, let's just see this real quick.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us! We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity!
Quite.
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The King! He has come to save us from the Akashic!
Wow, this guy.
From the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Yo! Wow.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end?
Hmm.
What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Yeah.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Oh, I knew there was a little more to it than just her duty.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
Okay, then. Getting some really good, juicy story bits.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Well, alright. I think this is a great spot to try to end it here. We've gotten a lot of good stuff. I think today was mostly side quest field, or more likely side activities that's not very overarching in the story. But I still loved every bit of it, regardless of what it is. And we got a really good ending section there. So I think this is a really good spot to go ahead and end it. Oh. Tabar, Eastern Dalmatia, a village veiled in mystery, nestled deep in the protective embrace of Caterus Cliffs. Okay. Alright, we'll save it right there. But I will say, I am loving where this has ended up going. Like, this is going really, really well from what I'm seeing here. And I'm just curious as to what is the end game? What is the end game? But we'll see eventually.